let's talk about Aaron Glenn. Obviously, he was passed up again for some coaching jobs. I know the NFLPA, they ranked the coordinators this year, and Aaron Glenn was voted by the players as the #1 defensive coordinator in the National Football League. I mean, players wanted to play for him the most. But then again, you see, Tampa Bay offensive coordinator gets the Carolina job, which that's the bottom of the barrel job. Raheem Morris, he gets another job in Atlanta. Shout out to Raheem. I mean, obviously Bill Belichick is on the outside looking in as well, but what else do we have? Man, these people just ruthless out here driving, bro. Man, what else? Just in general, I seen an article that pointed to the Bucks job and said, the Lions coordinators didn't get an opportunity. I mean, I think as a first-year coordinator, bro, or as a first-year coach, I can't even see shit. As a first-year coach, I feel like you shouldn't really, especially if you eventually feel like you going in the right direction and you're going to get better and better and get better options, you shouldn't take no job without no quarterback. That's just my opinion. You shouldn't take no job without no quarterback. So that's just my belief of it. You shouldn't take no job without no quarterback. So take it for how you want to take it. But that's just my belief on it. But I think Aaron Glenn is just getting used just to satisfy the Rooney Rule. Some people say in Detroit won't mind if he left. It ain't his fault. Even though we overreact to some of his play calls, absolutely as they got healthier. And he liked to run a lot of man coverage, and he was able to get them to play some damn good zone coverage. At the best time of the year, you want them to pick it up, and that's in the playoffs. So he was able to get them to play some really good buy-in. And the only real weak point of this team was the corners. And obviously, they was banking on Emmanuel Mosley. And obviously, they was banking on drafting Devin Witherspoon, who made the Pro Bowl. And it didn't happen. And Mosley got injured, and they really did a good job of filling in and masking that up. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, overall, he had a tremendous year, bro. They put in some blitzes in there, and they did a great job of disguising some blitzes. He really got out of his comfort zone. He really got them to play a defense that it really wasn't designed to build. They are a team that play a lot of man coverage. They're a team that play a lot of man coverage. And that's what he wants to do, but he couldn't do that this year. And the zone they was playing was trash, but as the year progressed on, they played better and better and better and better in that zone coverage. They really did. They played tremendous. They did some good disguising of the blitzes and all that stuff. So, he should have got an opportunity. You go back to the Tampa situation in Carolina, you got to understand that's a bottom of the barrel job. He didn't want that job. And on top of all of that, Tampa OC was there 1 year and had a good year with Baker Mayfield. And Baker Mayfield has had a good year before that in Cleveland. But when Byron Leftwich was the offensive coordinator, didn't nobody want to hire him as a head coach. So, of course, diversity and minority hire black coaches is an issue. Let's not act like minority coaches. It's not an issue. It's not a bunch of minority other ethnic groups that's not white that's begging for jobs in the National Football League. Come on now. So Aaron Glenn is just being used, and this video need to be put out there to satisfy the Rooney Rule. I think he showed to be a leader of men. I think he showed to be more than competent defensive mind. I mean, shit, he was a Pro Bowl player. He was a Pro Bowl player. So, like I continue to say, man, it is, I honestly think that he getting a raw deal, and the Lions are gonna have to win the Super Bowl, or that defense gonna have to do something exceptional for him to get that opportunity to be a head coaching job. And it's easy. You got to be 3 or 4 or 5 times better than your competition. You got to understand, DeMeco Ryans got the Houston Texans job. That was a job nobody wanted either. And really, he should be the coach of the year. All due respect to Dan Campbell, but DeMeco Ryans should be the head coach of the year. I said it. Y'all want to get mad at me? What's new? I keep it real. Y'all get mad. I keep it real about golf. Y'all get mad. I'm just keeping it real. I don't like the quarterback plan. It was just a suggestion. I didn't say they had to do it. I mean, do what you feel. But I gave examples of when paying guys go wrong. But nonetheless, I ain't here to talk about that. They didn't want to give DeMeco Ryans a good head coaching position. Steve Wilkes was the perfect coach for Carolina. They passed him up. You got to understand, when you in business, it's all about relationships. So, and I tell the brothers this, man, and the sisters, because there's some sisters that listen to the show too. You can't take a pro-black mentality in the business. Always remember that. Whatever your hustle is, it can turn into a business. You can't take that mentality in the business. You can't. Because the relationships you need to get to the top, you can't just rely on black people. There ain't enough black people, out there. You need white people. You need Asian people. You need Jewish people. You need Amish people. You need Indian people. You need Arab people. Trust and believe me. And this is very prevalent when you talk about promotions in business and job opportunities in the NFL. This is why more people are calling for more diversity amongst the owners, and they refuse to do it. They doing everything but fix the problem, and that's get some black owners in there. There's only one minority owner, and that's Shad Khan, and he got one of the worst franchises out there in the Jacksonville Jaguars. No offense to Jacksonville, but we all know, what it is. You feel me? So, when I continue to tell y'all that there's a diversity problem, it really is a diversity problem. With all due respect. With all due respect, this son is killing me. It's a diversity problem. And he's just being used to satisfy the Rooney Rule. So he ain't being took serious as a candidate. He just practicing his interviewing skills. And hopefully when they interview, they pay for your ass to fly out there or something like that. I hope they at least do that. Pay for you to fly out there. At least I hope they do that shit. Give you a nice dinner or something and don't waste your time. And then if he don't interview for the job, they gonna say, well, he didn't give us a chance to give opportunity. When you dealing, and I say this time and time again, when you dealing with in corporate America, it's all about who you know. Even when you go into certain systems across America, the school system and all these different systems, it's about who you know. When you go to the judicial system, it's about who you know. How high profile is your lawyer? Because it's all about connections and how good the connections that he got. It's a favor for a favor, like that Nas and Scarface song. That's how the world works. So, but I just wanted to put this video out here, man, because I believe that's to be the truth, but it's my opinion. But hey, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.